because of global changes, so the areas in production and the dispatches are little bit slowed down. However, because of the so much challenges, we done our best and also we are expanding. So in 24-25, the foundry production was 6614 metric ton, which is 1% higher side because of its using as per our requirement. The press production, it was 8829 metric ton against 9635 metric ton. Value added product 2795 metric ton against 3430 metric ton. The sales of the exported product 7503 metric ton against 8451 metric ton. The sales of trading goods 21963 metric ton against 32423 metric ton. The average LME dollar per metric ton 2526 against 2202, which is 15% higher. Next slide, please. This is our future plan. So, Maan Aluminium started in 2009, and after that, year on year, it's growing. In last year, we added our one new machine, Italian technology, 9-inch and 10-inch container, as well as new 3-meter BMC machine, highly precision of branded Majak Japanese. And also, Maan Aluminium is certified with the IATF and ISO as well as C marking for the European market. Now we're planning in 2026 tubing sector business for the automobiles, and also plan for the 2027 addition of an increase with the anodizing capacity, metal finishing in 2027. Next, please. So, Maan Aluminium is expanding, and we have nowadays 3 units. Unit 1, Pithampur plant, which are already running, and we have second unit in nearby Pithampur plant for 2027 metal finishing, anodizing and powder coating, and unit 3 in Devas location, we are adding tubing sector business for the automobile industries. Thank you very much.
I'm going to try and give you as many answers which are possible. Obviously, as I mentioned it last year and the year before, the company as such does not give any guidance. So I will not be able to give you a guidance or approximate in terms of what are the future forecasts or revenue. But I will try and answer your questions to the best of my ability. Firstly, your question was about our capex utilization. I think if you would have gone through the presentation, our production capacity has gone down by 8%, but relatively from our previous year's capacity of 10,000 tons, we were able to do 8,800 tons, so about 88% utilization, which is still very good, compared to 90 or 100% utilization for an extrusion business. Additionally, the new capacity which has come online, in March of last year, but this year, basically, it is, we are still going through teething issues. It sometimes takes 6 to 8 months to get an extrusion press online. Obviously, we've done a significant capex of about 40 crores in investing this technology. We hope to see, significant revenues from that for the next 3 years. We assume a ramp up of 30, 50, 75%. So we are not going to see the capacity utilization of up to 24,000 tons till 27, 28. So I can just tell you in that in terms of numbers, and unfortunately we don't give any guidance. But that would be the ramp up. Obviously, the 3 years can be 4 years depending on market dynamics and obviously global, global factors. That's your first question, I think. Then your second question was around US business and the duty structure. Unfortunately, once the administration has changed in the United States, the aluminum and steel industry has been hit with 50% duty. That has happened obviously to Maan as well, where the last 2 to 3 years, we've grown to our our revenue being close to 80% of our extrusion sales being US sales. So that has been a big hit. And what has happened is, as you rightly said, it's a disproportionate hit because most of our value-added business was headed towards the states. Uh, that has dropped significantly by 40% or so. So that has obviously been a big hit for the company. But needless to say, if you see the production numbers, we've still not had a drastic decrease. Obviously, on a realization basis, that has happened, but our production volume has dropped by only 8%. So we found alternative markets. We continue to find alternative markets. We are growing significantly in India with the Make in India initiative by the Prime Minister of the country, where a lot of industries are now setting up shop. A lot of capital equipment manufacturers are setting up shop within India. That is giving significant advantage to us as well. Yes, margins are not that great, but they are not bad as well. So, we are maintaining significant margins as well. It's not that our business is getting impacted. So, we've tried to claw back that business in the domestic market. We are exploring other markets as well, whether it's Europe or the globe as such. We have people in place internationally as well to expand that market. So, we also believe that we are going to see the market turn. It's been if you follow the commodity cycle, you generally have a 5-year recessionary cycle. We believe we are in that cycle, and then next year we feel there will be growth post that. So I'm able to answer that question. Again, the 26-27 project outlook was the next question, I think, which Naveen rightly mentioned. We have significant capex planned. We believe the next 5 to 10 years are going to be a significant growth within the aluminum extrusion business. We want to be rightly placed for that business. Therefore, we've done 50 odd crores of investment last year. We are planning to do additional investments within this year, next year, and the year after. I mean, I can say that the number is going to be north of 100 crores of investment. Next question would probably be, where are you going to get that money? We're going to have whether we need to get that money or have it through internal accruals. That is a decision that the management will take when the time arises. But we have that capex in place. We have the plan in place. We've done the land investment as per disclosures. So we will be making that capex in the next 2 to 3 years and definitely getting that capacity online for the value addition business within the next 2 to 3 years. I think your fourth question was regarding trading, Hindalco, and our IIR. I think I cannot mention on that, but we have no plans to divest the trading business from the manufacturing business. We prefer it being blended. We have a very significant relationship with Hindalco since n number of years. I mean, most of our management team has a relationship with them for 40 plus years. So we believe the trading business is a very core part of Maan Aluminium. It is a business that we rely on. It is a business that is subject to market, market. I mean, every business is subject to market dynamics. But yes, it is something that we continue to do. Let's be honest, EBITDA per ton is not a very big number, within 1 or 2%. That's the max guess I can give you. But again, the business is going to remain within our company. It is a business which is more opportunistic. So, if I have to give a growth forecast, I cannot give that. Obviously, if you're going to see the overall market growth, that number would grow at the same rate as GDP, I guess. But again, as I said, it's very opportunistic. We take bets very safe. The material is 100% hedged. All the sales are back to back. Maan does not take any leverage on its balance sheet, or we do not take any risk of the metal or the commodity price fluctuation. So, as I said, that is something which is passed on to the customer if there is, and has no impact to us. So, no inventory risk. Answering your next question. I think I've answered. I think you had a question regarding trade receivables, which was, I think, close to 7 crores. I'm happy to tell you that Q1 that recovery has happened. We have received the entire sum of money. So that is no longer a need to write off. That is the reason why the company kept it, because we expected the money to come, and it has realized, and therefore, it made our balance sheet even stronger. So I think I'm hopeful I have tried to answer most of your questions, Keshav. Over to
Thank you,
Kalpana,
sir.
ma'am.
Thank you, sir. We have the next question from speaker number 2, Mr. Ankur Tripathi. Mr. Ankur, you are on the panel, sir. Please enable your audio and video and you may ask a query.
Hello.
You are audible, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I already got answer of my most of